Builds and guide for Chasca in 3 minutes. Chasca is a main DPS who uses a bow, but we won't be using her basic attacks because the most important thing is her skills. The elemental skill put Chasca on her pistol, and she begins to consume night soul points while flying. In combat, you can use the skill in 2 ways. The first one doesn't seem worthwhile, but it allows Chasca to fire if you click quickly. The other is the wood one. If you keep pressed the skill, you'll load 6 bullets, and she'll fire when she loads them all. If you keep holding down the key, she'll load another 6 bullets, continuing until the night soul bar is empty. The bullets will be an ammo, but if you have characters on your team that react with an ammo, the 4th, 5th, and 6th bullets will change to the elements of the characters on your team. Her elemental burst hits in an area dealing an ammo damage, and then that hit is split into 6 bullets that are distributed among nearby enemies. For each character on the team that reacts with an ammo, 2 bullets will become a random element from those on the team. Her first passive changes Chasca elemental skill by causing some bullets to glow and become larger when charged. These bullets are called Shining Shadow Hand Shells, and they have a 33% to 100% chance of spawning. You can have up to 3, and they'll deal between 15% and 65% additional damage. This percentage increases depending on the number of different elements on the team. Her second passive causes Chasca to fire a bullet when there is a night soul burst, even if she is not in the field. If there are characters on the team with elements that react with an ammo, the bullet will be one of those elements and will deal more damage. The best 5-star weapons for Chasca are the Astral Vulture's Crimson Plumage, the Aqua Simulacra, and the First Great Magic. For 4-star weapons, the best ones will be the Scion of the Blazing Sun, the Chainbreaker, the Stringless, and the End of the Line. For artifacts, the best will be the Obsidian Codex, which will give you more damage and more critical damage. Look for Attack in the Sands, Attack in the Goblet, and Critical in the Circlet. For substats, look for Critical, Attack, and Elemental Mastery. As for teams, you'll have noticed that Chasca benefits from rainbow teams that allow her to perform elemental reactions. Chasca pairs very well with characters like Bennett, who provide pyro bullets and also boost pyro damage. Another very good character is Furina, especially if you pair her with Ororon. Above all, it's very important that you pair her with characters who can continue to provide damage, healing, or buffs even off the field. The most damage you'll get will be from Vaporize and Melt reactions, as these reactions do a lot of damage. As for constellations, her C1 is pretty good, as it increases the number of boosted bullets to 5 instead of 4, and increases the chance of them spawning to 100%, allowing you to add more different elements to your team. It also reduces the night soul points that Chasca consumes. Her C2 is also quite interesting because it completely changes Chasca potential. It activates her first passive as soon as she enters the field, and causes the Shining Shadow Hand Shells to hit in an area instead of just to an individual target, dealing damage equivalent to 40% of her attack.